If there are some Cohen operatives in the room today, let me just say to you, welcome. I look forward to being your congressman too. I can assure you that if you elect me to be your congressman, there won't come a day in Washington that you'll call me and I won't answer.
Right.
There won't be a day in Memphis that I won't be available to lock arms with you, to fight the good fight for what we have to do to move our community forward. I don't intend to spend a lot of time doing a lot of international boondoggle travel that do nothing to improve the condition of the people that live in the 9th Congressional District. I've not asked special interest groups for any money to help me fund this campaign.
All right.
The committee to elect Ricky Wilkins is comprised of folks like you who stand in this room, who live in this community, who care about what's going on in this community. My opponent, if you check his record, and you don't have to take it from me, just go to opensecrets.com. Opensecrets.com. It'll show you who his top financial contributors are. Who they are year after year after year. Most of them don't live in Memphis. Never set a foot in Memphis. Probably don't give a darn about what goes on in Memphis. And so you have to ask yourself, when he's in Washington, for whom is he really working? For whom is he really working? If you send me to Washington, there won't be any doubt about it.
All right.
Everything that I do, every vote that I take, every committee assignment that I get involved in will be done with the purpose of what is in it for Memphis. What can we do to help lift up Memphis? That's who I am, and that's what I'm about. That's the kind of man that you're going to send to Washington come August the 7th. So I want to ask you for your prayers. And before I close, let me say a word about our president. And that's why we put his picture up in the window. It doesn't bother me that President Obama apparently has endorsed Steve Cohen. That doesn't bother me. He's my president too. And I'm looking forward to working with him. So what I'm going to say to President Barack Obama and all those who are listening and all those who may be watching, if you like Steve Cohen, you're going to love him. Now let me wrap this up a little bit.
All right.
I just want y'all to know this comes from my heart.
Come from the heart and receive.
That's right.
Been preparing for this for a long time.
Yes, sir.
Been praying about this for a long time. A lot of people in this room knew me when I had a Jerry curl. A lot of people in this room knew me when I wore blue jeans and didn't have nobody's name on the back. So what a mighty God we serve. Let me take some time to honor and to say hello, and I'll make some final comments in a second, but there are a number of candidates who are here in the room today who seem fit to come out and participate in this grand opening of mine, and I thank them. I know that their schedules are busy. They're bouncing all over the city just like I am, and I was out this morning, will be out this afternoon. I mean, it truly, truly is a whirlwind of activity when you're running and you're running hard and you want to reach out and touch and teach as many people as you possibly can. You know, this campaign for me is all about reaching and teaching. There's much that we have to do in terms of teaching and preparing folks to be lifted up where they belong. And as I tell folks all the time, when you grow up like I did, and you grew up in the pain of being in poverty, and then you get transformed to a position that shows promise and potential. You can talk to folks about being on both sides of that ledger and everywhere in between. Not based on something that you read in a book, but a life experience. And that's what we're doing when we're out and about in this community. We are reaching folks and teaching folks, reaching them where they are. I'm going to be a congressman that's not going to be afraid to go wherever our people are. Wherever folks in our community is in pain, I'll be there. Because I'm not afraid. I've been along that continuum. And I know how to inspire and motivate folks to move up from where they are on to a better place. This congressional seat is more than just a vote in Washington. It is a platform and a mouthpiece that can be utilized to inspire and emote